And I'm just going to give you guys a look at what that looks like. You can see the Husk of the Pit right there. Requires level 10, 138 attack. Maximum rate of fire, very low impact, and a magazine of 37 there. And we'll give you guys a look at this. Desiccated and nigh inoperable, this Hive artifact still manages to send shivers up your spine when fired. Now you'll notice it's kinetic damage, and you have this perk on it called Cannibalism. And that's all you have it when you first get this. Now this weapon will drop from the Crota's blade, the knights that the acolytes will be summoning on Earth or the Moon. You can also get it off of any Hive enemy, but it's a very, very low drop rate. And we'll go ahead and equip this so you can kind of get a look at it. Aesthetically, it's not that great. Got an interesting, kind of a neat looking sight on it. But it kind of looks like Murmur, the fusion rifle you also get from Eris when you complete her quest line. You can kind of see this thing is all over the place when you first get it. Very high rate of fire, but not very good stability. And so when you first get this, like I said, you have that perk on it called Cannibalism. What you're going to want to do when you get this is you're going to need to kill about 500 Hive enemies to level up the ring to get this perk unlocked. And you'll see down there it says Embalming Orb is what you need. Now the Embalming Orb is an item that you will get from Eris in the tower. You have to be Crota's Bane rank level 3 with her in order to unlock it. And it will cost 10 black wax idols in order to pick that up. So you get those, you can farm the Hive in the Cosmodrome or on the Moon. And every so often they'll drop the black wax idol, which gives you more glimmer when you kill Hive. It's one of those consumables. You have a better chance to get it off the Hive majors, so I would suggest trying to kill those guys. So this is just the base Husk of the Pit. As you can see, requires level 10. Now I've got another one here that I've already went ahead and upgraded and killed my 500 Hive with. And once you do that, you'll get a green ring, and it'll say Embalming Orb. So when you put that Embalming Orb in, what you will do is you will get the Eidolon Ally. Or Eidolon, I don't know how you say that. Eidolon Ally. This requires level 20, and it is a legendary weapon. And you can see their attack is 324. Go ahead and equip this to kind of show you what that looks like. It looks the same, and it just kind of darkens it up a little bit. And you can see the perks. You got Accurized Ballistics, CQB Ballistics, Aggressive Ballistics, Cascade. Any melee kills will increase your reload speed. You got an upgrade damage, single point sling to switch weapons faster. Flared Magwell will let you reload very quickly. And then you've got Fitted Stock, which is going to up the stability a little bit. Now you noticed Flared Magwell is nice. It gives you the fastest reload speed in the game. Maximum reload speed there, which is great. Rangefinder, aiming this weapon will increase its effective range. And then you've got your damage upgrades. Now you will notice on this last one, on Burgeoning Hunger, you need a Crux of Crota. Now that will only drop from the new level 32 hard mode raid on Crota. And when you get that and you upgrade it with this, you actually will turn this into an exotic auto rifle called the Necrochasm. So if you guys are doing the hard mode raid, be looking for that to drop. It's kind of a rare drop. You have to do the raid at least once before it'll start to drop for you. So anyways, that's a look at the perks that will come on the legendary version. And now I'm going to go ahead and just show you. We're going to equip the Husk of the Pit that's been leveled. We're going to go ahead, and I've already got an Embalming Orb. Let me show you guys that first. Show you what it looks like here. Right here, Embalming Orb. Used to upgrade weapons of Hive origin, and again, you get that from Eris in the tower. So let's go back over here. And we're going to go ahead and drop that in there. Now you see it upgrades on the right there to Eidolon Ally. And now we have it. This one obviously is not going to have any perks. But now you can just level it normally. Like any other gun, your bounty's experience will count towards it. And everything else. Now like I said, when you first get the Husk of the Pit, you have to kill 500 Hive. That's the only way you can advance that first perk in order to get. So here's a look at the one that I've got partially leveled up. You can see it's still kind of everywhere with the recoil, but the reload is really fast. And we're just going to kind of run over here and Some of our fallen buddies over here. You can see it's a really low impact, but it's got an incredibly high rate of fire. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of these weapons. I don't like to really make a decision on a weapon until I've got it completely unlocked in terms of all the perks. But for the most part, the recoil is really high, and you're going to be better off with some other guns. You can kind of see from range here, it'll do a decent job, but you're not really going to be able to hit very much from distance. You can see that's just jumping everywhere. But at close range, I think, especially if you play a Titan or a melee Warlock build, I think this would be a decent weapon up close. To kind of mow enemies. Oh, speaking of Blades of Crota, there's one right here. You can see this is hardly doing any damage at all to this guy. The impact on this is really low. I just burned through 2 clips and he's still got quite a bit of health left. So that's a good example there. But anyways, guys, that is a look at the Eidolon Ally, I guess you call it, and the Husk of the Pit, and how you are able to obtain that weapon and upgrade it through Eris. And again, you're going to get the Husk of the Pit to drop off of the Hive enemies. It can be on the moon, it can be on Earth. Like I said, you're going to get a much better chance of getting it to drop off the Blades of Crota, like the one I just killed there. I actually have gotten 2 of the 3 that I got dropped off the Blades of Crota, and then the other one dropped off of just a regular Hive Acolyte, so that was kind of lucky. But the first one, I believe I got it on the Fist of... You can farm the Fist of Crota mission on Earth if you want to. I've seen and heard mixed results. Personally, it took me about an hour farming that to get it to drop off that night. And I've heard other people, it's taken them, 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 days, however long. So you guys know how the RNG works in this game. You never know when it's actually going to drop. But anyways, guys, this has been Techno Viking 23 here on Destiny, showing you how to get the Husk of the Pit and unlock it into the Eidolon Ally. And from the Cosmodrome, we're going to go ahead and take off here. This has also been a test of my new HD60 capture card. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and we will see you again next time.